Well, here we are. Monday, July 22nd, 2024, in the year of our Lord, and the presidential race has just been thrown into complete chaos. Joe Biden evidently took to social media around 1:45 Eastern time yesterday to tell the world he's dropping out. Are the Democrats going to pay a big price for the big lie? You bet they are. Let's start with some gratitude that all of this continues to fall into place for Donald Trump and the Republican Party. This looks really, really good for us. I can't come up with a whole lot of bad news. I'm trying. I'm typically fairly cynical. I'm somewhat skeptical that it's going to be Kamala Harris ultimately, but all of this is good. All of this is positive. All of this is energizing. All of this is unifying. If I live in a country that could possibly elect Kamala Harris, I can't even find the words. There's absolutely no way that America is going to elect the border czar. It isn't going to happen. It isn't going to happen. There is no way that America would dream of electing Kamala Harris. Now, for almost a year, I've been, and incidentally, let me open up the phone lines because I know you're anxious to get it off your chest. Holy moly. 1-800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453. Let's flood my phone lines. Everybody else likes to talk to talking heads and authors and everything, politicians. I like to talk to the American people. This is a caller-driven show, and I want to put your voice front and center. You and I have been through a lot together. Longtime listeners have been with me through 9/11. Longtime listeners have been with me through some personal tragedy. We've been together in the highs and in the lows. Here we are today, watching history be made. And we are poised to witness. I don't want to be cocky or complacent. I don't want to be overly optimistic, but we are on the precipice of a landslide Republican victory on November 5th. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. The coup that the Democrats just committed against Joe Biden, who has yet to be seen since he went into hiding, supposedly suffering from COVID. I'm not sure he's got COVID. He may, I don't know. Dana Perino, Fox News, pointed out, if this was the proof of life evidence, that's, in other words, the police always look for somebody who's been kidnapped or who's missing, and they have somebody who has abducted them. They ask for a proof of life. This wouldn't pass the proof of life test. What, a post on X and Instagram? That's the way Biden treats the American people? That's the way he treats the Democrats who had supported him? There's a kid on social media, Harry somebody. He's all over the place. He's a young kid, and I always admire, even if it's somebody who's a leftist loon, I always appreciate young people who get engaged in the process. I think they're paying him, but he's, Gen Zer. He's a young kid. He must be in the fetal position because day after day, night after night, hour after hour, this kid has been posting fawning, slobbering praise for Joe Biden and what a great president he is. Karine Jean-Pierre just said today he's the greatest president in the history of America. Well, then what happened to him? What's wrong? Can you tell me at this moment why he stepped down? I mean, their reason, not mine. We know why. He can't beat Trump. They're that craven? I thought they were the party of democracy. I thought they're going to save democracy. And this is what they do to democracy? I mean, this is beyond wild. And so buckle in. Let me ask you a couple quick questions. Do you think he has COVID? Let me ask you the very difficult question. Do you think he's alive? I mean, surely if he died, they'd have to tell us, right? Because at this point, I don't even know. Our number's 800-655-MIKE. We're in the Relief Factor studios. We're going to go off and run into your phone calls coming up on this historic, epic time. Meanwhile, there was President Trump in Grand Rapids, Michigan, appearing with J.D. Vance, a splendid campaign rally. I admit I'm real nervous about any public appearance he makes because my dread, what keeps me up at night, is I don't think they're through trying to eliminate him yet. And I'm scared for him.